back with another UFC Tactics video. Let's see how we do. I think we went on a bit of tear when I was last 3 in a row. Lost 3 in a row, then won one and went off. But that was after the Justin Gaethje, the White House card. So let's just make sure this is all up properly. I believe so. So, let's get to it. Still fighting in any division, so not too fussed about what we're given. If he goes Alex, I'm gonna or if he goes Yuri, I'm gonna use Dom this time. Usually I go Costa, but I'm getting pretty comfortable with Dominic. A lot more just like pop and move.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Round one is upon us. Yuri Prochazka, let's go for that. As watchable a fighter as we have across all UFC divisions back at it here tonight.
I mean, just finish people. No matter how much time is left on the clock, Yuri Prochazka can end you. And when he ends you, he ends the fight very violently. Now, I mean, I've watched this man do tremendous things inside the octagon.
Yeah, that's it.
Yuri Prochazka thought about dropping down to middleweight, has decided to recommit to light heavyweight, and he has made improvements. Oh, man, that left cross from Dominic Reyes, showing you all the athleticism that led to his world ranking and status as title challenger.
A few moments ago, he landed a nasty left hand.
Reyes moving well laterally early, nice bounce in his step.
Reyes is a tremendous athlete, man. Southpaw, always moving in the right direction, high hands, beautiful fight stand.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, he's always been known as a great kickboxer, but he's really mixing up the weapons early well.
Yeah, he's doing a good job mixing it all up, putting his opponent on his heels and telling him that he's going to dance his dance. Right now, he's fighting very well.
Well, the NFL's lost, the UFC's gain as Dominic Reyes lands another huge kick here tonight.
Another big kick, and look at the size of his legs. Could you imagine getting kicked by this guy? You see that real big bottom half. That's a football type of body. A guy that's
really damaging that leg front.
Now he's using those running legs to land those damaging kicking strikes.
Nice straight from Yuri.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Nice.
Man, the audible of that strike from our vantage point, I don't even know how to put it into words. All 25 total strikes have found the mark for Dominic Reyes. Prochazka gets clipped there, but you know he's a hard man to hit cleanly, DC, and it appeared as though that strike rolled right off. Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's leg. Nice feint with a right punch there by Prochazka.
See when eventually I can try and get this head kick him.
30 seconds now to go in round one.
Oh.
Trying to go to the body. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not
just taking our time. I feel like we're clearly up.
Entertaining first 5 minutes.
not overcommitting. You know what I mean? Just sort of sticking them with the, you know what I mean, sort of 1 or 2 shots.
Land those kicks this round. Start mixing up your attacks.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
He did take, you know what I mean? He did get a wee bit of timing on the straights. He started sticking a few, but I feel like I was able to mix in the follow-ups pretty well.
Action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, now we're seeing
Especially
a lot
with the
of
range,
work to the body.
you know,
A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your organs.
Oh, what a head kick.
Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Just keep it patient. Oh, nice. Just patient.
All right, to the body shot, but not total absorption.
And use that range.
No, John, because he's keeping his elbow tucked. It's hard to counter body shot. What you can do, though, is try to defend yourself so you're not taking them clean.
Got him with that.
3 minutes to go in round 2.
Keep the legs, you know.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, that defense is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just
blocking
defending.
low
His
because he's obviously going to be worried about
very
the leg
open,
now.
aware. He sees everything coming before his opponent throws.
Just missing with that body, the slip jab. Oh, he blocked that one.
Man, there's that body shot again. Defense has got to make some adjustments here.
And if the defense don't get better, at some point you're
Just keeping
going
it up
to
like
see
that.
him start to really show the
Because he's so worried about it
body.
being low now.
I love a fighter
The high kicks
that
can
makes
come in.
that investment into the body early to get the dividends later in the fight.
And now he's got to try and intimidate him.
Hook to the head by Prohaska.
Nice knee.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
There we go.
Feints with a right punch. His corner's calling for those feints. Nice job by Ray.
Straight over
Oh,
the
that's
top.
a pretty counter shot there.
Yeah, he's got him hurt. He timed that beautifully. Nice leg kick.
Every time I see he's trying to plant his feet is where I'm trying to drive my kicks. See
30
if he
seconds to go in round 2.
can disrupt that sort of pattern from him. Oh, he lands a massive head kick of his own.
Seconds winding down.
Yeah, he kicked with the wrong leg, checked it.
Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over.
Sort of, you know what I mean? He done really great work. You know what I mean? Just playing really slow and patient. I don't want to overextend, especially when I'm 2 rounds up now. But every time he's planted his feet, I've punished him for it.
We'll show you the replay.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Which is really disruptive his combination. You know,
Hugely critical 5 minutes in terms
now we've got him in the
of
opposite
this light
stance.
heavyweight division and the career trajectory of both men.
Surprised he never went to it earlier. But
Lands a nice straight. So he's really starting to put together some significant body
Get back
shots
to
here.
that.
These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
trying to sneak that head kick in there.
Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Prohaska. Straight left counter is true. Well, a case of pick your poison here. If you drop the elbow defensively,
He's got to be a lot more wild.
lessen the body damage, you open yourself up upstairs. He is in some serious trouble now.
Nice parry from him. Just keep smashing that leg every time I see him try and plop forward.
Well, new round, same result as he continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous round.
It's like it.
Under 3 minutes to decide this one. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality? You know you need a finish or you're getting out.
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight.
Well, I'm not sure I've ever seen a referee call in a doctor for bodily damage, but I'm not sure how many more of these shots he should take these.
You can't take many more shots. I mean, he is going to go down if he takes 1 or 2 more of these body shots. He has been thoroughly beaten to the body in this fight.
I'm punishing him every time to the body. Back to that leg.
Oh, man, he did it again. His counter game is on point tonight.
Well, he keeps
Yuri's
drawing him
very
in,
long.
and he's not exiting out of these
He's done good
exchanges.
at sort of stopping him, like, in his tracks.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, buckled him there. Beautiful shot to the body.
Oh, that was a close one.
1 minute. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot.
I feel like a lot of our work
like
early
this.
has paid
But
off.
it's on his opponent.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
on
he's
the
not
guy
been able
that's
to
landing
really get
these strikes
that much
to
damage on
continue
us
down the
completely.
path until he makes you change something. Dude, massive good lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
So the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should
Done
go his way.
really well.
He
You
got
know what I
done
mean?
in the striking.
Very
Yeah, he did a
patient.
great job
Sort of,
of
you know what I mean?
landing
Just
at
sort of
will,
ran away with the
mixing up
fight
the
early
target,
on.
doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Dominic
What's up,
the
man?
Devastator Reyes.
Just playing, you know, very clean, very, you know what I mean?
Outstanding package of athleticism and
patient.
speed and fight IQ.
Especially against, like, a wild striker like Yuri.
Wide receivers and running backs
Target
on.
low.
Dude,
Destroyed his stamina.
he might be
And, you know what I mean? Sort of made him play hesitant against Dominic Reyes there. Like, outstruck him in every round. Tried to take, you know what I mean, the opportunities to finish the fight where it was presented, but, yeah, I mean, I didn't want to overextend and you know, smash me with an insane combo. Of course. We did like a wee best of 3. Username is, you know what I mean, your equivalent, so just send an invite, my friend. And even, it's actually pretty good, we can even do it on, even if you're on Xbox. I was about to say, oh, you're on PlayStation or on Xbox, but it doesn't matter with obviously crossplay on this. I ain't like super good, I'm more of like a patient striker, so, you know, I do find when people are more aggressive, I do sort of struggle. Ah, nice, mate, nice. Of course, I'm down to fight anyone, you know what I mean? It's not, yeah, I mean, it's all just like a learning curve right now, so helps both of us improve. It's not like, you know what I mean, UFC 5 after a while where it's like people are like sort of ego fighting, you know what I mean, like, oh, to say like I'm better. I just, you know what I mean, helps us both, helps everyone with getting better at the game, especially with the new striking. You know what I mean, sort of figuring out head movement, like that's where I lack a lot. So it will be pretty pleasant to, you know, get a couple of matches in with viewers. Hold R3 to open. Oh, I thought. You can choose divisions. I'm not. I'm happy to fight anywhere. I've got like sort of picks for any division. Yeah, I say I'm not fussed, just wherever. Just give me 1 second. Right, let's do this. John Jones is a match I've not really had on this yet. I think I've done maybe one or two.
Facing a decorated, gifted striker on the feet here tonight. We'll see if Johnny Bones goes to the wrestling here early, Jim.
We've seen John Jones on multiple occasions in his career try to beat his opponent in the area that they are best at. I would advise Jones uses that Junior College National Championship wrestling to carry him to victory.
Oh, Dominic Reyes with a left cross. He has felt lesser foes with that weapon. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Jones getting his reads down here early, switching up the footwork. Probably going to throw some sort of stabbing weapon soon.
Yeah, he's a very smart fighter. You can see Jones trying to manage the distance, get to his range, so that he can figure out how he wants to approach the fight. Both guys still truly trying to find their range.
Oh, a nice head kick.
So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants the fight, and you got to think stuff in the first shot's going to give him some confidence.
I'm never worried about high pings. The only issue with sort of ping I find is if it's bouncy. So like, you can have a good ping, right, say within 30, but if it's jumping between 30 and 50, you're still going to get the big lag spikes. Where if it's like 130, as long as it's, say, within reason of, say, about, you know what I mean, like between 130 135, you're not getting like a massive lag spike. So I think the consistency of the ping is the most important.
Show his opponent that he will not have the ability to get comfortable in the striking, because when he tries to, he's going to get taken down. All right, now here he goes, working out of the half guard.
Jones is inside control here.
Great job mixing up.
I think I've maybe had one or two. It's not like it hasn't been as bad.
Oh, two clean shots land for him in top position.
He's an
amazing ground and pound fighter. It is the best position that he has inside of fighting. His opponent needs to move, or he's going to get knocked out.
You need to be careful here.
Gave up the back now, DC, not good.
Nice.
Oh, flattened him on his back there. Late round action now, and the storyline has been John Jones really from the outset. The ground and pound has been absolutely vicious.
Yeah, just getting back to himself, J.A. Getting back to, I'm the guy that's going to take you down and put your head through the canvas. He got takedowns early. He made sure that he took advantage of being in a dominant position and made his opponent pay. Oh, now he's attacking arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. It's that clear to the horn at the end of the round, so the fighter was really caught in a submission there, just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So, back to the score.
Utilised his kicks really well to kind of make me think high. He was using low kicks and then
another round coming up.
Exactly, man. Like, I feel like this game suits that, you know, really well. Using fighters like, you know what I mean, like a simulation style instead of UFC fights.
Reyes' kick to the body here, that one appeared to be blocked. Really playing that length when he landed that position.
Just careful.
All right, so Jones in prime form here tonight, using those long-range weapons and attacking the lead leg of his opponent.
Attacking the lead leg.
Trying to use the
every
range
time
a wee
you
bit
come
more
in,
of a
he makes
phrase.
you pay. John Jones's fight IQ is as high as anyone in the UFC's history. And right now you see it as he is confusing his opponent.
Oh, and he caught the kick. All right, mixing up the leg
Nice
kicks
leg kick to the
nicely,
leg
and
there.
that thigh starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
You know, you can't even worry about what that high leg kick does now. You have to worry about
Pinpoint placement on that counter.
Doing really great with
slip and rip by this young man.
sort of shutting down all my areas of attack.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, they've done really well, and obviously it does take a
Still plenty of time to go
part
here,
of the
round
player,
two.
you know what I mean, to actually utilise them that way. But I done a match up with one of my friends, and he was Strickland, and it actually felt like I was watching a Strickland match.
Well, he didn't see that hook come at all. He got cracked.
I mean, he got caught again. He's trying to move his head
Nice.
before he gets hit. This hook is so quick that he keeps taking him time to time.
He's got my back off the cage.
Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident.
Not really getting anything off here with Reyes.
Well, when you prep the way that he's
Sort of just playing sort of defensively.
you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
Reyes, the former defensive back, out of that southpaw stance.
Every time I move
Man,
my head,
packs a
he
lot
is
of power.
targeting my legs.
Hands always up, always
I
moving
need to
on
be
his toes.
careful for the head
You
kick.
can see the athleticism. Right on the money. Throws. He's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Let's get that takedown and win the round.
Nice.
Well, these numbers
Caught
are
me as I was
unofficial,
trying
but
to
they are
march in.
strong. 43 total strikes have landed for John Jones. And if you care, just over 40% on the connection rate thus far. 41% accuracy tonight against Dominic Reyes. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, beautiful job by him there. It's not a single strike. Everything in combination.
Yeah, John, it's entry. It's timing. He's doing everything right, and it leads to him
Got to be
landing those punches
patient
in
for the
combination.
first wee bit. Just try and get my reads. Like, we're 2 rounds in, and I feel like I'm not really being able to get too much off. I'm doing okay, but he is slowly going to start running away with the fight. Unless I can get something to earn, you know what I mean, his respect, especially with the hands.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on
Nice
the
leg
roster.
kick.
So cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you
minute.
can have one of those adrenaline dumps with cardio advantage. You are
Just
right
playing
now.
patient, that's what it's going down to. Oh,
Great
I'm
block
still
there.
stunned. Nice.
All right, well,
Really
he
been able
blocked
to
him pretty
get
good,
some,
but
you know what I mean, great damage
you
off
can
this
sort of
round.
smell blood in
Me
the
and
water, and
when
now
I'm
his
going for the
opponent's
body
back.
strike.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to
Switch
go
stance
find the
first
finish.
a wee bit,
You
just to
cannot
try and...
let him off the hook like that.
Oh, that was
Because
nice.
now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, another body shot gets through. Gotta think he's starting to feel those in the midsection.
Yeah, and you know, if you're the opponent also, you know that you're making that investment into the body. And even though you may not be able to see the work that you're doing yet, at some point, it's going to start to pay dividends.
Oh, that was a...
Well, if you are a young
Mistake from me.
striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's thinking looks at where he wants to be.
Nice as a switch stance as well.
And there it is. There's the hook again. DC, you saw that coming. There won't be anything extra in your paycheck
Oh,
this
nice.
week, but nicely done.
You can see him setting it up. You see him just throwing the right hand out, cocking himself to get the left hand going. Or you see him throw the jab, cocking the right arm
Minus the leg damage and that head kick he landed in the start of this round, he's not managed to get too much off.
This is absolutely
but
the hurt business. It's hard
you know
to
what I
see
mean, he is
which
starting
party
to
is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective
put
with
some,
their
you know what I mean,
strikes.
skin to leather. Leather to skin, sorry.
It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
And now some distance as they pull apart.
Nice. Well, it was one low.
Sorry, my man. Johnny's hurt very, very bad.
Oh, I'm still stunned. Switch back to this leg, just in case. Well, we've already lost battle of the leg, so try and give it a wee bit of chance to recover.
67 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones.
Nice.
And the accuracy rate 36% for him against Dominic Reyes.
Nice.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
Beautiful.
15 minutes down. Right, that signifies the end of the
Okay, so
round.
round four, and yeah, I mean, clearly lost all three. He has shut me down at every opportunity.
Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
I'm gonna give this to the best of three, or best of three, and then I'll happily do it.
To invest there in some bruising start.
So this is like the first match, and judging by how he's playing, he'll probably end up beating me in the second. I'm not ashamed to admit that, unless like I, you know what I mean, manage to really drop him here.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Jones gets absolutely punished by that.
Oh, just as I was trying to slip it as well.
Oh, man, he's hurt.
He has got me like guessing, like for everything.
3 minutes to go in round 4.
More like on a defensive footing than I have been on offensive.
Nice feint there to the right by Reyes.
I don't think it's so much tricks. I think he's just set up like his plan of attacks really well, especially with the ground,
Oh man, he's hurt.
making, you know what I mean, making me believe like, you know what I mean, it's got to be
Yeah, he might need
like
to
half
rest
when
where
he's
he
striking,
reached the
then
hold.
suddenly
Gets excited
it's like they're
over
shooting for the takedown.
It presents
You know,
his
well,
hip
feinting
fake
the
so that he
takedowns.
can
He's done it
level
pretty well to
change
just
and take him to the
sort
mat.
of keep me on the back foot. The leg kicks have really
Oh, and he
opened
lands
up
another leg kick there.
that head strike for him.
He's hurt bad. He went high on that one.
That was a nice feint to the body with the head kick.
Rips the body there. Well, looks
But,
like his
in
opponent
fairness,
has
we've not played,
recovered
like,
for now, champ, but my goodness,
too
what
bad.
a striking display we've seen thus far.
We knew that this guy had gotten better, but
He
no
has
one
just
could have
sort of
guessed he would look
utilised
this
all his
good
tools better
when
than
he was supposed to be the guy that
what
had
we
the
have.
disadvantage in the
Well,
striking.
I have anyway.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. 30.
Nice. As you know what I mean, as the fights progressed, it was sort of the closest rounds they had were round 1 and 2, but after that it's just proceeded to really just dominate.
Alright, so his legendary chin holds up despite getting knocked down in that previous round. DC, take us through the highlight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Timely defense there, huge block for him.
Oh, that's such a, like a tricky animation for that head kick. I always think it's going to the body. It's like a slap, and you know what I mean. Like almost like he hits me with his, like the inside of his foot instead of like the shin.
Jones is in full guard now.
Trying to pass here, nothing doing.
Reyes gets up now, so nice work to get out from that compromising position.
That damage is just sort of, you know what I mean, really came through now. Beautiful feint to the hook into the takedown.
Great job adjusting the position.
He's going straight for the back.
Oh, he's got his back.
Fight back. Fight back.
Big ground and pound.
There we go, give up this.
Caution, flammable. He's starting to posture up now. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
All in all, yeah, I mean, it's just like being a game of survival against this guy.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Nice.
Ooh,
Don't know if I'm going to get out of this.
That arm triangle with his feet. It looks like he's getting close to his arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down on the mat.
He escapes.
He got out. Wow.
Maybe should have just kept it on the ground for a little bit. Yeah, that's probably not good. Nice. I cannot give up the back.
He was able to clear his head, defend the arm bar. The fight was done. He doesn't fight.
That's match. Yeah, once he started, you know what I mean, to just sort of, you know what I mean, the damage build up, there was nothing really I could do. Yeah, good fight, man. You done really, like, you played really well, you know what I mean, constant. I had, you know what I mean, wasn't sure if the kicks were coming, takedowns.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on
There
the
was,
ground, and
yeah, I
he
mean, I
went
was
to work with the
constantly
ground.
on that defensive, you know, like, sort of mindset, like, okay, where can I strike? And there was just really no openings that I could see. I was too slow with Reyes to sort of capitalise on any mistakes that he did make, which were very few.
It's got to feel good to get a TKO victory. But if you know John Jones, if you watch John
Yeah, man,
Jones,
like, I can see, you know what I mean, like,
setting a person up,
making me
once
just
he gets them
constantly
hurt,
guess instead
his
of,
finishing instincts are second to
you know what I
none.
mean,
That was on full
like,
display tonight as he gets
allowing
his
me
TKO
to sort of find
And
any
you gotta
rhythm.
think it's a title situation next for the future Hall of Famer.
I do,
and
but it's
former
like a
light
really old account, so I need to try and, you know what I mean? I'll need to try and get back on that. And so far, like your comment, like saying I'm good. I don't think I'm not actually that good. It's just I'm more like willing to be defensively savvy. You know what I mean? Just sort of be more willing to sort of find where my, you know what I mean? Like just being patient. You know what I mean? Like and try and find the opening. Of course, man. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like UFC 6 is going to be a better revival for the UFC.
You ready to fight?
Again, it's just, I know I'm not bad, I know I'm not good, it's just, you know what I mean, working on being, you know, just sort of picking shots a bit better. Nice.
You know, Paulo Costa cannot stand Israel Adesanya, and I believe that the emotion might have cost him, but since he's done it before, since he's fought him before, he seems more clear-headed heading into this rematch. I'm very interested to see the approach he takes to try to get through the last style bit.
Oh, nice calf kick by Izzy there. You don't want to take too many of those. If
you got to stand in front of the style bender and trade strikes with him, you are...
Well, the kicks are coming out so quick.
He knows how to find the target, and right now he is finding the target with that beautiful calf kick.
Lot to see here for the educated eye. A lot of nuances, a lot of feints as they try to get a read on the other.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a calculated approach. Nice. They're going to be looking for counters, and they're trying to wait for the opponent to make a mistake so that they can take advantage of it.
Oh, there it is again, the calf kick from Izzy finding its home.
And it's not blind, John. He sets it up with jabs in so many other ways that you don't see it coming.
And I didn't call it out at the time, but there was a pretty significant uppercut that landed a moment ago. Adesanya out of that classic kickboxing stance. His feints have been lauded by a lot of his fellow fighters, champ.
Lead hand out in front of him, right hand where it needs to be. Israel Adesanya is always exactly where his stance is designed for him to be.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing.
I can't be too shy in this because I know, like, Izzy does have the ability to just rip me in a combo.
He's got to check now.
Have to, you know what I mean, be willing to take a bigger risk in this.
He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
.26 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Nice shot to the body there. Pinpoint accuracy on the kick there by Adesanya. It's just hard to know what's coming, and there's no stopping this guy.
I mean, there's no stopping. There's no tell. He's just at a different level when you're standing on the feet with Israel Adesanya. He's the last style bender. He's a character. He just has it, man. He's that guy that gets people to tune in.
I actually wanted it to go through clinch there, but there.
I mean, this guy is fighting a wonderful fight. It looks like a kickboxing matchup. He's doing a great job of just chopping wood, and that will slow his opponent down.
15 seconds to go.
Not as bad as the first round as I thought it was going to be. I thought he was going to blitz me. And we've managed to at least return some leg damage.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going
utilising
to check,
like the speedy kicks really well,
and
a lot of the side kicks to the leg. Not a lot of people use them. I actually only just figured, well, only looked at the combos for it today to figure out how to do it.
This round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two together.
That was a silly body kick too.
It wasn't crazy. You got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a
lifetime. That was just silly. I cannot be. I can't afford to be caught up against the fence if he's in the close state. Nice one, there. Nice.
No overthinking out of him tonight. He is a thinking man's fighter, but he is fighting on instinct and fighting beautifully in the octagon.
Well, you can tell that he's just flowing. He's just allowing his body to do what it's been trained to do, and that's why he looks so good.
Adesanya's off to a great start here in round 2, pressing forward.
Just keeping up with that work.
We saw in round 1.
Step for the body.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel.
Try and keep myself off the fence, but it's hard when he's just sort of able to flop forward on me.
Calf starting to show signs of bruising, courtesy of those leg kicks. feint right there by Costa. You know, there is a showboating component to this type of defense, but it's been effective tonight.
Yeah,
I don't like the way I threw that elbow.
Showboating, but it's a beautiful display of it.
Nice head kick.
In those movements, he's been able to evade just about every strike coming in his direction.
A moment ago, he absolutely got blasted by that head kick.
Yeah, you better pay attention.
Under 2 minutes here to go round 2. Oh, beautiful hook there by Adesanya. Feels like we've said that before during this fight.
Yeah, Adesanya is a great striker, man, and he does a good job with not only his feet, but also with his hands.
Well, you've heard the corner call to set up the strikes off of the feints. Nice feint left there by Adesanya.
Okay, we're doing a wee bit better. He's obviously so much quicker that I have to be...
Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Got me like sort of panicking. Especially as soon as my back touches the fence.
And now some separation. Oh,
Nice
beautiful
body kick.
kick and management of range there.
Great job finding your opponent. You can run, but you can't hide against this man.
10 minutes.
Well, at least we managed to get off a good bit of damage there, but nothing that's going to make him really back up and give us room to sort of breathe.
All right, well, that was a crazy round. I don't know if we should laud the chin.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
So we're going to try and be a bit more
All right, so back-to-back
aggressive in this round.
entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those
The more I'm
60
backing up,
seconds on the
is the worse it's getting.
How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Oh, looking to fire back now. He is tougher than me.
I mean, he's trying to stay alive in there. He's hurt very badly, but his fighter's heart is carrying him in this fight right now.
Well,
Just have to be careful. Nice. That looked good, really. I wouldn't be surprised if I get slept here.
well, if he has had a better all-around performance, then I have not been privy to it. He found the flow state early, fighting
Nice.
on instinct, not overthinking in the octagon, and that has really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the answers, the other has failed to adjust. Well, the last style bender's got it going here tonight, DC. As he often says, I don't throw and hope, I aim and fire. His accuracy is on a completely different
Nice.
level.
Every
than
time
most
I'm
of these
loading up,
middleweights
he
he's
just
facing.
catches me with, you know what I mean? I've tried my best to at least limit
Well,
his
the calf
footwork,
kick has
trying, you know what I
effectively
mean, so
changed
he's
the
not
game,
able
and
to
I'm not
slip
sure
out
he
of
wants to
range as
take
much.
too many more of those.
Well,
But
you might consider
just
switching
not
stances
working.
or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Not yet, anyway. I think he's done pretty well at sort of,
With
you know
2
what I mean,
minutes
keeping
and
his
change
legs
to
at a
go in
decent
round
health,
three.
stop his footwork from
And
slowing.
he caught the kick. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Nice.
That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent.
That's it. Good fight. As I said, I had to be a bit more aggressive in that round, and I knew like the downsides and whatnot. Good fight, man. You know what I mean? Like, at least I was sort of working pretty good with like my feints,
All right, we now go inside
but
the
again, it
octagon
was
where
just
Bruce Buffer
the
has
footwork
your
of his.
official
You were slipping out of range.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes,
Change
20
it.
seconds
Oh.
of round number 3. Declaring the winner.
Yeah. Mass Strickland, I've never used them so far. Or you mean Payne Strickland? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what. I actually understand the message now. Yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? Like I think on what was it 4? I done like some competitions, but they were like, you know what I mean? The way they were run was just not the best. I think it's like from 5. I had no real like, you know what I mean, sort of aspirations with like. I made some content on it, like, you know what I mean, just doing some odd live streams, but with 6, I think it's, you know what I mean, you're actually able to do, yeah, I mean, like you're able to play sort of, you know what I mean, slow and strategic. You know what I mean? It sort of goes to like fighters that you're good with first time. Yeah, I mean, first time using Bisping, so we give it a bash, see how we do against Strickland. They long jabs, I have fought against a Strickland before. Yeah, I mean, who used them pretty simulation, so I need to just be.
All right, well, some call him meat and potatoes in terms of his style, but that is high-grade Wagyu beef. Sean Strickland trying to get back to the title picture here tonight.
Yeah, Sean Strickland's the real deal, man. This guy has good boxing, fight behind that finish shell, and he just intimidates you. From the build to the fight to the actual fight, Sean Strickland's just in your face. And whether he breaks you down with his words or his punches, his goals are always very apparent to his opponent. Oh!
Nice
And
lead
these
to it.
dudes, when they come together and they land something good, they both go, you better watch out.
No big actions, it has to be just small and, you know, precise.
He's a hard man to hit.
Yeah, it's that Philly shell. Left arm down, trying to deflect punches with his shoulders. It's a very tough thing to deal with in mixed martial arts.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
Oh, right out of that Philly shell into a beautiful combination of his own.
I mean, and stringing punches together out of that combination. Listen, use the Philly shell to make sure you're safe. A lot of the punches deflect off of your shoulders. This guy has a great ability to score after defending himself.
It's like this is where you're doing your best work.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, okay.
Landed that left hook.
I just gotta be careful.
And continues to pepper
The way
the
he's
body.
just sort of popping.
Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork holding up beautifully. I mean, this guy's fighting a tremendous fight scene.
Nice.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Don't know why I thought you were going to come a bit more into range for the kick.
Hook lands.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
Oh, a little bit loopy with the lead hook, but man, did he land on the target.
You don't always have to throw things as traditional as most. This guy has developed a style for himself, and it's working for him.
All right, here, final seconds of round one. Round two is next.
Overall, obviously Strickland's not like a power puncher, and I'm being able to actually get some, you know what I mean, some work off. But again, I just can't let my back touch the cage. I need to keep it off the cage and then try and, you know what I mean, sort of fight out in the open. When my back's touching the cage, I feel like my options are more limited. Whereas when I'm out in the open, I'm doing some okay work.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters.
Oh, that right hand hurt.
Oh, and now an uppercut. Alright, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what? I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone...
Just want to try and keep a wee bit of engagement. Damn.
Well, he blocks a shot there. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area. He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with it.
Nice.
Oh, hook, line, and not sinker yet, but another hook lands flushly for Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland is boxing beautifully tonight. He's putting everything together, and that hook is coming after combinations. It's landing, so look for Strickland to continue throwing.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Got to be careful.
He's got to shore up the defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you won't block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, both fighters land simultaneously.
Nice jab there by Sean.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere, and he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
uppercut.
This is one of the best. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's going to be out at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out.
I think it's one of the... sorry, I read only like partially and I seen PC. So I'll answer it in like seconds. I don't think there's really... There's like certain... I don't want to say cheese because it's like it has got its downsides. Like Conor McGregor blitz fighters, like I have had I think 1 or 2 matches where the McGregor just comes out and just like they're throwing so crazy that it kind of destroys your block. But it isn't. I wouldn't say cheesy because they are destroying their stamina in that same, in the same sort of breath. But I don't think this is going to come to PC for some reason. Like I think it is going to be mostly a console thing. I think I read a dev thing that they were talking about that, or it was a dev interview.
Ready?
Third round underway.
I'm not sure though. It might, but.
Finds his range with the jab.
Nice.
Lots of striking now, throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Sean Strickland. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here in this one.
Oh, that's it.
He got absolutely
And I think the way the combos work, even though it's like there's set combos, it doesn't matter if you don't really stick with them as much. There's just like a small, I think it's, they're not like as fast as throwing stuff in combo.
It's hard for mixed martial arts athletes to consistently find that zone, that flow state. Ian Machado, Gary talks about it all the time. He has found it, and if he stays in that zone, that'll be a real issue for the fighter on the other side.
Yeah, that's not strong.
What a performance this guy seems to have some men
See,
in his hand.
probably watching it does, but
he's hurting for certain.
it doesn't feel so much arcadey compared to Vice.
Hoping that his opponent gets excited, overthrown exchange and take him to the mat.
But again, it's sort of the, yeah, I mean, like the,
I mean, he's finding so much success.
like, you got to be realistic, you know, with it being a game. Like, FIFA's another example. I don't play FIFA, but does that really look like a football match? Yeah, I mean, or does it look like a, how you just like, yeah, I mean, an arcade day version of a football match? Like, you're never going to get, like, these type of games to be perfectly simulation. Almost, yeah, but not, like, you can't, it won't ever look like a perfect sim. Oh, I don't know.
Short time now in the round.
Oh, he slipped well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Nicely done there to keep it.
I sort of lost, like, yeah, I mean, focus after, like, he knocked me down a couple of times. I knew it was over. Yeah, good fight, my man. No need to try and get another few in, you know what I mean, later on.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes.
As you say, if you're like, if you play comp,
Declaring the winner
yeah, I mean, competitive, like, yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad that I was able to get some work in with you.
Absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible win by stoppage for him here tonight.
Like, I don't think I ever stood out in any of the matches. Yeah, I mean, you did sort of just dominate from, like, start to finish on near enough them all. But it's like small things. It's just trying to get used to, like, breaking up your sort of comfortability in the type of matches and situations, you know. And it's small things that, like, I've noticed even, like, on ranked I need to be careful with is letting my, like, just sort of accepting that I'm up against defense. I need to be a lot more yeah, I mean, sort of keeping myself in the center. Because, like, yeah, I mean, I do like to fight on the back foot. Yeah, I play against, what's it called? There is one dude that I play against who done a lot of comp, Mr. Linus. And he just whoops me all the time for fun, like, so. But other than that, like, I don't really play against too many people who do like comp or anything. Cause every time I've tried to get into, like, yeah, I mean, or feel like I'm at a skill level where I'm like, oh, maybe try and compete with, you know, in these type of matches, it just goes so bad. But again, it's just trying to get comfortable with that, you know. And the few comp things I've done, I think they were just more like people wanting to try and start up their own, you know what I mean, like competitive sort of circuit.
You ready to fight?
Yeah, man.
Right, so here's
I mean, I'll definitely get logged into my Discord and I'll shoot you
this matchup, just given what they both do
what's it called?
Absolutely, and watching,
you know, add you and whatnot.
the way that he operates, I'd like to see him dig that jab to the body to set up that beautiful left hook that he throws so well.
And there it is, patented left hook from Poatan Pereira.
It's one of the most damaging signature strikes in all of the UFC. His ability to throw this from anywhere, it really is something else.
Reyes moving well laterally early, nice bounce in his step.
Reyes is a tremendous athlete, man. Southpaw, always moving in the right direction, high hands, beautiful fights in.
All right, early round one action, and sometimes at the highest levels, this is the way it plays out.
Try and get them to back up a little bit.
Yeah, because you got to be very calculated whenever you're fighting someone that matches you at every step of mixed martial arts. Let's see how it plays out.
It was a wee bit slow on the block there.
Okay, so what is Pereira showing these guys that they can't shoot on? Because, right, they all know they should wrestle. But something in Pereira's stance or his posture makes them feel they can't go.
Alex Pineda gets caught by that straight punch.
Nice
Can't
kick
take
to the
too
legs,
many more of those.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head.
Oh, nice.
What a beautiful setup on that head kick. Now Johnny's got to find that finish.
Ah, you played them really good. You know what I mean? I enjoyed it, even though I was getting beat by it.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the devastator Dominic Reyes. All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early.
Oh, it's really starting to get these kicks in. Yeah, I need to be better with like that when I duck under the head kick, try and find the correct response.
Reyes' eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
It's never good.
Yeah. I really don't want him to get work off of these full state.
Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing to him.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball looks 6 feet around. I mean,
see, I feel like that's another thing. See, when you're watching this, it makes you want to play it as well. You know what I mean? Like if you're watching someone else, you know, live stream. You know, like, you know what I mean? Like I find that myself. Like I've watched that, watched some people live stream, and I'm like, oh, I mean, I want to get on there, you know. Which I never really had the thing with fights. Like I didn't like watching other people play. But it could just be because it's, you know what I mean, recently out.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed and it sat him down. If he gets hit with
I've tried to play patient against this Pereira, and it's kind of backfiring.
All right, let's get to round 2. Nice feint with a right punch there by Dominic Reyes. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
Oh, don't know why I thought I was getting out of the way of that.
Back to the feet.
he keeps trying to punch with him when he should be robbing him.
Pineda's strike attempt there is blocked.
Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Okay.
Oh, man, he is hurt. I'm not sure the extent to which he's concussed. I need to switch things up.
John, I always say don't panic, Russell, but I believe the takedown will be the only thing that will save him out there.
Yeah.
This hurt me. What a punishing shot. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Well, his opponent is really hurt. He's fighting as good as we've ever seen. This guy looks amazing tonight.
Still plenty of time to go here, round 2.
Probably the smartest dog. I should have maybe tried to get a bit of damage, but we haven't been in full state.
Just as we were talking about him in the zone, he got...
Match. So is it coming up with the uppercut there? Maybe I'm too used to slipping under it, you know, a head kick and going for a with a hook. Because like that felt like he was able to come out, but I feel like when I duck under, when I'm letting go, I'm like sort of dragging the stick back instead of it.
Wow. What else can you say about Alex Pineda? We have called most of his UFC fights, but another knockout tonight. This dude's just
I do need to work on my head movement though. Like I feel like I'm a bit too blocky. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? Almost sort of panicking with my head movement instead of letting it flow out. I have got better with it, but it still leaves a lot to be desired. I will probably end up just using gate chasing like that. If he wants to go Saint Denis, I'm more than happy to use Paddy. You know what I mean? I like to do like sort of matches that are coming up. I think I've used Armin yet. Will be an interesting one.
You okay? Good?
All right, here we go with the start of round one. Arman Tsarukyan, Charles Oliveira. A lot of people believe skill for skill that Tsarukyan might be the best 55er in the world. Great chance to prove it tonight.
Oh, he's so good, man. The guy has such a well-rounded skill set. He's got high level thrust, high level striking, and a confidence about him that not many have. But tonight, he's got to use his skills to beat Oliveira. He's got to secure takedowns and slow Bronx down. And for Charles, he's got to take his chances when he's upstanding because he has the ability to put Tsarukyan out.
Nice.
Get that man a broom. That's a beautiful swoop.
I mean, he's very difficult to defend now, John, because he maneuvers
Oh, I do have to be
and he
careful.
manipulates your weight so freely. We saw that in that swing.
Oh, my ground game really lacking on this. Ah, yeah, he gets that.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He
Yeah, he's
jumped
got
on
it.
it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
Oh, looks like he's safe now.
Wow, that's crazy, because generally when you're that deep into a triangle, you do not escape, but he remained calm, and he found a way
Trying to let my
to
stand
get
go up,
out
I can't
and be
really
safe
afford
again.
to
Great
get caught in
job
a
defensively.
position where you can get the next sub.
Oliveira's ground game is so good, he immediately puts you on a defensive.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira. Arman Tsarukyan with every skill in the book. Throwing out that pawn jab here early.
And moving in all directions. Arman Tsarukyan is a high-level fighter.
Man, how many times you gonna get caught with that lead hook before you adjust?
I mean, he's got to make an adjustment because right now his opponent is really starting to tee off on him. He knows that he can put him down with this lead hook.
Oh, a nice straight punch there to
Yeah, I
his
need to set
opponent,
up
and he lands it just after catching the leg.
strikes
So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Good takedown defense. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again.
Really utilising that range of Charles well.
1 minute to go in round one.
Nice.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Massive head kick.
Nice.
Oh, man. Huge strike lands, and
At least
now
I
he's
landed
going to
that.
tell him about it, too. I'm no lip reader, but that was not nice.
Not nice.
Round two straight ahead.
He sort of managing, you know what I mean, to just keep me at range. I feel like I'm not able to close the range pretty good with him.
Let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man.
I'm able to get somewhere going here, so I'm
Second round
just sort of
underway.
be
All
careful.
right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Hold it.
Oh, these leg kicks are really starting to pile up in this round as he continues to beat up that leg of his opponent.
Tsarukyan told us he had a combination he wanted to finish this fight with. A Superman punch and a high kick. He said, maybe I'll get a bonus. I said, you throw a Superman punch and then follow up with a high kick. And Charles Oliveira, you're getting a bonus, my man.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hits don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, crippling body shot there a moment ago. We'll see if that investment pays off later in the fight.
Pay out later. Don't get paid right now. That was beautiful.
Nice. The kicks are just so long with him.
Oh, there he goes, transitioning to the back in the clinch. Well done. Clinch work. Oh, he's got judo trips for days and executing that to near perfection.
Yeah, got the end up for the Stewart.
In order to land that beautiful trick.
Denied. Nicely done. He was looking for the sub, but that's not going to come easy against him.
We know.
Yeah, that's it. Well played.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. Look at
The decision.
Just couldn't
Right, so another
really
win
feel like I
was-
could close the range. And then when I got like into punching, you know, exchanges with him, I felt like I just didn't have anything that was of value. Or it's not of value. Of impact to just sort of make him respect it. So, and my ground game does leave, you know, a lot to be desired in this. On 5 I was more of like a sprawl and brawl. On this I do seem to get taken down like pretty easily, unless I kind of know that that's the, you know what I mean, they're more of a ground fighter. Go Gaethje, at least you know what I mean, I've got to turn this into a brawl. And then at the same time being more strategic with how I'm constantly thrown.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Huge fight here at lightweight. Ilya Topuria taking on Justin Gaethje, and Topuria, ever the confident fighter, has been very dismissive of Gaethje's chances in this match.
Yeah, absolutely. But when you look at Justin Gaethje, John, if you talk to the people that have fought Justin Gaethje, they say he doesn't power like Ilya Topuria, and Gaethje has a wrestling background also. This will be a stand-up fight between these two. It's going to be about who can take the damage and stay upright whenever the other person lands.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Nice takedown defense there, and perhaps that one stuff actually might affect the live betting line. A lot of people wondered how he was going to be able to stay upright. 1 for 1.
1 for 1. That's a good number. I mean, when you know that what a guy is going to try to take you to the floor and you can defend that effectively, especially when you spend a lot of time in camp doing it, it's always great when the lessons learned showed himself on test day. This is test day.
Damn.
Well, Gaethje's eye looks to be cut open.
Nice. Went high as I was going for the leg kick.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes on both sides. There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John. This dude is hurt, and he's still...
They head kicks come out so quick.
Oh, shades of you against Dan Henderson back in the day. One-sided here as he continues to work towards that complete performance.
He's doing everything right, and I don't know that this guy...
Topuria really trying to get that power going now. Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Nice.
Justin Gaethje mindful as he enters the pocket here.
He always does a good
Yeah, that's it.
His eyes crossed, the roll back in his head. This dude is hurt. Oh, body shot.
Seemingly Gaethje's chin is back. He's able to big shots tonight. He gets absolutely torched on the feet again.
Every time he hits him, he seems to hurt him. Unbelievable.
Yeah, they head kicks have just like sort of destroyed me. I know he's mostly done it with the hands, but like when he just like the head kicks were coming out so quick that I just couldn't really react to them.
finish.
And I did just try and like sling.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter. And that was on...
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it.
Right, we need to find some, you know what I mean, rhythm, because right now it's, I think that's what, if we're including the matches with pain, like what, like 6, 7 in a row that was lost. And I feel like it's more, well, it's definitely my fault. It's like I'm not playing clean. I'm just trying to like, yeah, I mean, brawl instead. Like, I'm not even brawl. I'm just not like sort of picking shots. I'm just trying to like, you know what I mean, get the matches over and done with pretty quick. I need to slow it down and fight more at my pace.
Here in the lightweight division between Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje. Gaethje wanted this fight in the worst way. Asking you shall receive. Now we'll see if he can do what nobody's been able to do against this man.
Yeah, Justin Gaethje's got to fight behind the jab. He's a longer fighter. He's a taller fighter. He cannot stay in the pocket with Topuria. Topuria's combination punches are too good and too dangerous to stay in front of. Gaethje needs to fight long if he wants to get a victory.
And as usual, Topuria believes the outcome is an eventuality. We'll see if he can find the knockout button on Gaethje tonight. Gaethje bringing the fight as usual, trying to create a striking angle here.
Yeah, hands up as far as you can get as a fighter, especially one that likes to pressure. It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really...
Oh, massive connection early round one. We might get a finish here.
I mean, that was beautiful. Great job setting it up, getting the punches to the target, and hurting your opponent very early in the fight. He's still fighting. Nice leg kick. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he didn't like that one. He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Right, so close call moments ago, champ, and he found a home for that strike early on.
Shine,
Now we'll
you know what I
see if
mean?
his opponent can
Be
work
careful
his
with
way
how
back
much
into this
damage
fight.
we're
That
receiving
was a
from him.
very close call. He seemed to have him out of there, but his opponent's tough, right? He knew it would take more to finish this fight. Let's see if he can either finish him or if his opponent's tough.
Massive diving punch, flush to the head. Oh, this is...
There we go.
Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, I mean, get the monkey off the back. Break the losing streak.
Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO. Bruce Buffer now has the official.
I feel like we used like the big long hooks of Gaethje pretty well there. Feinted them to try and, you know what I mean, engage the range. And then when he tried to throw back, we were kind of like, you know what I mean, out of range from. I think he did try and go for the body quite a bit. I always find I do better in the type of matches where it's more of like a, like, it's my turn, their turn, instead of like the ones that constantly are marching forward. Ooh. Cruz is a difficult match, and I do tend to use Sean against him. But I am going to try and use Song Yadong. Because at least that way, like, I've done quite good work with Song so far. I've not unlocked them on the gym though. But like, Cruz is one of the ones that, if I'm not careful, he will freeze me, like, you know what I mean? Because I get very hesitant when I'm fighting against him. only because he can kick me from like silly ranges.
Let's go.
One of the greatest
Not
bantamweights
kick,
of all
sorry.
time, Dominic
Yeah.
Cruz is back. Look for that figure
You'll
eight
see,
style
like, because he
footwork
can
to
sort
be
of
on full
close the
display
distance
tonight.
with wild shots. But so far, done great damage to his legs compared to all my other matches with him.
Well, when Cruz gets into a flow with his footwork, it makes it very hard for his opponents to get a good read on here. And Dominic's flowing in this one, not a good sign for the opponent. All right, well, nobody moves like Dominic Cruz. That figure eight footwork figures to be on full display tonight.
Well, I mean, just in constant movement, forward, back,
Okay, I need to be careful.
There's no one that moves like the Dominator.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. He's got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
Well, there's that cross from Dominic Cruz, and even at this stage of his career, the footwork is setting up striking opportunities.
And he takes advantage of those opportunities, and you see it in all these crosses land. Dominic has landed this punch on multiple occasions.
There's his fight IQ, right? Clean counter right after he slipped the strike. Beautiful work by Cruz.
Just trying. I'm not letting him settle with the
really
range.
getting in a good rhythmic state here.
I mean, he's outpacing the opponent. He's got him answering way too many questions. He's giving them a lot. Let's see if he can catch up to his opponent.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Well, that calf is starting to show signs of bruising now.
And you can tell in the way that he's walking.
Oh.
Starting to take
Yeah, I
an
mean, he's
effect.
got to start changing the height.
Massive head kick. We'll see if
Go
he
high
can
with
follow it up. All right, late round one action here, and it has been a one-sided affair on the feet. The hands are low, but he hasn't paid for it.
He's so smooth, though, John. You know, like, you get a little nervous in the
Well,
guy
he's got to try and go high with that.
But this dude's putting on a show.
Well, Cruz's inimitable footwork on full display here tonight. A lot of people don't realize just how much discipline and hard work it takes to be able to make it look this easy. 1 minute to go in the round. 35 total strikes have now landed for the all-time great Dominic Cruz. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Final seconds here in round one.
Damn, that head kick is so crazy.
5 minutes down, potentially 20 minutes. Heading back to the corner.
Like, I think every time he's through it, it's landed. I just can't see it coming.
It's time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those.
Like, little to no set up for it, like load up. So I'm just trying to like, I'm just end up eating it. I think it's the jab that, I believe that I constantly.
Back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Cruz is just continuing to build off of that first round. A lot of significant strikes have already landed here in round two.
Beautiful kick to the body.
Calf kick lands.
And he's missing them. At least getting some nice damage to his legs. Hopefully slow down that footwork.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
I don't know why I thought the elbow would have worked. That head kick.
All right, so we'll see if he can keep this going, but as far as starts go, he could not have gotten off to a better one tonight.
I mean, you dream of these types of nights. You dream of it all
this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that exchange.
You can tell every time he wants to really put some damage on his opponent because he goes to the hook. It's his best punch, and he lands it once again.
Right on the button.
Damn.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
That head kick just flies out.
Chicken there and a soft drink as well.
Count the boy in, especially on that soft drink.
Well, that is a shade of magenta on his calf. I'm not sure I've seen before. That bruising's getting out of control.
The bruising's getting bad. It's starting to get to a point where you got to keep an eye on it. What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now he's got his opponent hurt.
What a round!
Yeah. I think I need to, against Dominic, I need someone with range, like otherwise I just get sort of ripped apart. It's like going into a shredder, you know.
Crowd fired up, so are we. Third and final round. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Cruz.
Another punch lands, and that gets a pop from the crowd.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Shot is blocked there by Yadon. Well, his guard is low, but this is his style.
It's his style, and it's a very dangerous style because when he slips, it leaves you vulnerable, and he has the ability to return.
Wow.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. He can be on his feet right now.
Oh, man. Well, we hear a lot of fighters talk about the best night of their respective careers, and they keep coming back to this term flow state, right? That is what we're looking at right now. Fighting on instinct, offense to defense, and vice versa. He can't miss at the moment. It is hard to hear ourselves on the headsets. This place is going crazy after one of the best fights of the year. Both men put it all on the line. Just really a sight to behold.
Keep that body work going.
Well, they told us. They both told us. Strap in. This is going to be one of the best fights you've ever seen, and boy, has it delivered. We have seen blood.
Yeah.
We have seen heart.
Minute and a half, I need to make something massive happen.
Against each other. Hey, it takes two to tango, and we had the two right guys in the octagon tonight.
Well, he put so much
I actually feel like it doesn't matter if he's missing.
He doesn't get a finish. This opportunity goes by the book.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find.
Like he can miss the first three and still smash me with that fourth now.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh my goodness!
How good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh my goodness! What a fight!
Time.
too little, too late. He just, you know what I mean? Blitzed, man. I just couldn't get anything working. That's what I meant about, like, Cruz. Like, I feel like he can freeze me pretty well.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 30-27.
Yeah.
Declaring the winner.
All right, so a fight that had a little bit.
Just insane output. Right. I think if they go Dom, I have to go someone who's at least rangy. Potentially like Sandhagen, or who I have been using, Sean O'Malley. Only because like what I found there was with his striking, like his boxing anyway, like I was able to be semi-okay, but then it's the head kick that then proceeded to like freeze me up. Whereas with a longer striker, at least I can kind of be out the range and try and, you know, fire back on it. In theory, does it work in practice? I've beat Dominic twice, but only by decisions.
All right, here we go, round 1. A lot of people believe, and I'm talking Ilya Topuria's fellow fighters, that he might be the best, most layered striker in the UFC right now. The footwork, the power, the speed, the ins, the outs. He's facing another really high-level striker.
And you know what's the crazy thing about that is that for as good as all that is, John, and it is true, Ilya can wrestle. His ability to take you down and mix it up is second to none. The way that he dominated Bryce Mitchell, Max Holloway, he should use takedowns tonight inside the octagon.
Well, he got a lot of the toughness, of course, but that head kick landed flush a moment ago.
You do not want to rely on that toughness, though, John.
All right, early round 1 action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
Countering my leg kick with a head kick.
Empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight when it's not working.
Nice combination there from Justin Gaethje, and what a 1-2 punch it is with Gaethje and his chief corner, Trevor Whitman. I think they balance each other out beautifully, and the UFC success has certainly been there for Justin Gaethje since crossing over from another major promotion. Poirier always trying to win that foot battle and get you behind that black apron.
Yeah, he's a very grounded fighter, always pressing forward, trying to really use his stance to generate power and knock you out.
Man, that is a textbook counter-strike by him there.
He's one of the best counter-strikers in the UFC, and that was on full display in that moment.
Oh, with authority, the body.
Oh my goodness.
Gaethje with a cracking right. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger,
okay, I need to change that because I'm going for the hook. I think the uppercut would do more damage.
Moves, but we got to acknowledge that big right hand a moment ago. So 31 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. Oh, range management at its finest. The opponent retreats, still gets hit.
he still gets to him. I thought his opponent was safe, but I guess I was wrong.
Topuria's eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Final seconds of round one. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje. Just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent.
Okay, well, not bad. At least we're able to like stun him.
He's constantly in your face, constantly making.
And I'm starting to like hopefully freeze him up with throwing that lead head kick.
Ready, John? Good.
Here we are, early round two.
When I say freeze up, I mean be hesitant to throw it. I've touched it a good couple of times. So.
Already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to.
Yep.
He needs to get on the bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender.
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step backwards. What a phenomenal fight.
Oh! Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Topuria's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
He landed a nasty uppercut. There it is again. Look at that.
Slips to avoid that.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike.
This is crazy around the fight.
Body shot.
Trying to land that cheeky flying knee. Well, landed it anyway. Sorry, kind of zoned out a wee bit there. Well, zoned out, zoned in. Some would argue hit the flow state.
And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Big storyline starting to develop here. Well, this is some of the best action we've seen in a while, unless you like defense. Both fighters really trying to impose their game on the other.
Well, John, neither one of them allows for the other guy to get
30 seconds to go in round
Hit
two.
on the uppercut in that exchange. We got stunned, he got dropped, so that power really is starting to shine through.
10 seconds to go in the round. Oh, big shots here. Oh, he got saved by the bell there. He was getting absolutely starched on the ground, grounded and pounded.
Noticeably, there's a bit more of a, you know, lag spike every time like we're doing really good.
But not out.
Ready? Good.
Third and final round between the lightweights. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round.
Nice right hand.
All right, I've got a novel idea. We've got a submission base like this guy has some good offensive takedowns.
maybe try to get a takedown, maybe try to get the fight to the floor, maybe make this guy fight you where you're the best in the entire UFC. Get this fight to the mat where you're bound to be successful.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed, shot. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing agony. You can latch onto something to end the fight.
Yeah. With Gaethje, at least you're able to just, you know what I mean, throw missiles on the White House lawn, as he said. Try and mitigate damage early, and then you can just let his power, you know what I mean, Gaethje's power just, you know what I mean, carry you through the later rounds. You don't have to be as technically sound with him. But like, I know I'm still pretty rough with him all round. Oh, 10-8 in this round 2. I don't know, like, 3 knockdowns though. As you see, like, I just started winging shots. I knew, like, something would land. Eventually, it's just a matter of, like, rolling the dice. Maybe do another, like, 2, and then we'll call it there. This has been a fairly half-decent stream so far. You know what I mean? Like, good length and whatnot. He's going to go Aldo. We'll go Cater. And we'll see a difference of how often I use flow state. So he's the only person I use the flow state, like, actively with.
The King of Rio, Jose Aldo Jr. This is a man who has brought fans into mixed martial arts across 3 different decades, and he's still going strong.
Still going strong, still possesses that great boxing, and he doesn't look like he's slower. That's the one thing that you would have expected, Aldo to slow down. His speed is still there. His explosiveness is still there. Jose Aldo still can be one of the best fighters in the world.
Oh, he blasted the kick to the midsection right there. Got it right below that elbow guard. And on the other side, if you're the boxer, maybe need to lower that guard a little bit more.
Well, you're at kicking range and not boxing range. So as he's landing damage, the boxer can't reach him with the punches. It's beautiful. And it shows how hard they worked in building this game plan and this approach that has allowed for him to jump out his front. How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
So many strikers have tried to emulate the movement of Jose Aldo.
John, wait a second. There we go. That was a huge shot that just landed in close.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Cater's forehead is...
Oh, nice kick.
Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Oh, beautiful reaction by him there, DC. Caught the kick and immediately countered with a perfectly timed takedown.
I mean, John, when you can have a reactionary takedown, it's usually the easiest one because you don't have to go and find the takedown. You just see something, you counter and react on it, and it makes the takedown much easier.
Man, what a head kick that landed a moment ago.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Aldo's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun.
Head kick. Yep.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, trying to hold his own here. Going for the takedown here, and it is good. High amplitude takedown there, and he gets it right after catching the leg. So those are some high-level fighting instincts on display right there. Watch, so there it is again, champ, the lead hook. No telegraph, no tell, and a lot behind it as well.
Yeah, you can't really prepare for it because there's no wind-up. He's throwing in combination. He's doing it in a way that makes it very difficult for you to pick up.
Yeah, just trying to rush in. I mean, he's just trying to like sort of go crazy with kicks. I'm able to just sort of be more calm and just hit him with like clean combos.
Its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
But he is just running into the strikes, so.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Cater's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Even that shot right there, he's in constant motion. It sort of bounced off.
It lands, but it bounces right off the shoulders. The arms, does a great job of moving and seeing everything. It is the shoulder, but you see him with the eyes as the attack comes in his direction.
Damn.
What a showcase for these two athletes tonight. I guess they probably had a good moment because they have found their rhythm immediately.
I mean, both of them, back and forth action. Both fighters trying to enforce their will. Neither one of them getting to do it, though, because as soon as one gets momentum, the other comes charging back and it sways in the opposite direction.
All right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him out.
Wow.
Beautiful diving strike lands.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there. I'm ready.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both fighters have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to do.
So far, this is just a 50-50, you know. It really is kind of going to go down to who gets, yeah, I mean,
Be careful, yep.
the big stump,
45 seconds
you know,
remain
neck.
in the round. Aldo's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Final seconds here of round two. 2 rounds in the books. Well, you don't see that every day. What a round.
I'm noticing his combos are very like uppercut, lead hook, uppercut. So if I can maybe just slip one of them, but then I have to be careful because sometimes then he just then, if I'm anticipating that, he'll then go for the lead head kick.
After what they saw in that previous round, truly an all-out brawl, seminal moments on both sides, and the fight is still going on. Incredible.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see who can continue down the path and really try and finish this fight.
Oh, slips to avoid the right. Now, shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent
Nice. Honestly, it's a big improvement from 5. Like, as a game, I'm gonna, like, if out of 10, I'm gonna give it, like, 8. Like, an 8 out of 10. Like, for me, but this comes from, like, I don't, you know, like how some people, like, their main game they play is COD. Some it's FIFA. Mine's has always been sort of UFC. So, like, as a game, I enjoy it. From, like, 5 to 6, like, if we're rating, like, the improvements, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. Because the striking feels a lot more fluid. The overall gameplay of it isn't, like, I know some people say it looks arcadey and whatnot, but it isn't as arcadey as 5. Like, 5 was just, if you, like, for example, lightweight, they go Ilya, Russian roulette style, they'll just march forward, throw as much as they can within the first 30, you know what I mean, minute of the fight, and just try and put damage on you. And that's, you know what I mean, you try and hit them back, next thing you know, you hit him, he's smashing you, you know what I mean, fight's over within like a minute of the fight. Whereas on this, you know what I mean, they have to be careful with the risk they take. Like, it can lead to them just getting, you know what I mean, you land in that one correct combo and it's game over for them. And also then it does play the factor of, like, they're burning through stamina a lot. That's another big improvement from 5. Like, yeah, they can still miss a lot of shots. Like, as I think if you've seen there, I think I quickly skipped over it though. It was, like, you know what I mean, like, you're throwing a lot, but you do gas. It's not like 5, where it's, like, they're throwing round 3, they can still just keep throwing at that same tempo as they did in the first minute of the first round. So it's, that improvement, you can feel it as you're playing. Obviously, there's still a lot of stuff that they need to optimize. But in my honest opinion, this is a big step up from 5. Like, especially in the striking. The ground, they've changed small things. Clinch, for example, it's what's it called? The clinch is not as damaging overall. It's not like, you know what I mean. I was pretty, you know what I mean. I'm honest about the way I used to be. Like, I could clinch in 5, land, like, you know what I mean, I had a little dirty combo in there, boom. Yeah, I mean, like, I've been losing the match, boom, I sort of swayed it because I'm just starting to clinch. On this, it's not as, the damage isn't as big.
He has been a prolific finisher, but most of his finishes have been of the attritive variety, not in round 1. Breaks his opponents down before eventually getting them out of there.
Yeah,
All right, so an early takedown for Aljamain
to
Sterling, a good sign for him. We'll see if he can transition to the back at some point.
Aljo does a good job of using his length to secure takedowns. He fakes and shoots that hard double leg to take his opponents down.
This submission defense is so good. He stays calm and he executes.
Oh, watch closely. John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. You've got to be very careful here.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long.
Aljamain Sterling's got a great kicking game. He switches stances, but oftentimes this striking champion's really just a mainstream.
Yeah, absolutely. He does a good job of keeping his hands up. He does a good job of moving forward into you. Aljamain has a great stance that allows him to get those takedowns. Yep. You get up, I put you down. That's another takedown by his chin.
Yeah, putting him exactly where he doesn't want to be.
Nice defense.
Need to be careful of, like, how low my submission is in certain transitions on the ground.
So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable. Like, a lot more comfortable. Oh, he's got the back.
Man, this guy is moving just in perpetual motion, oftentimes transitioning. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, and he transitions not only to the next position, but to the next position, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 before you can even realize what this guy's trying to do.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Sterling.
But when Aljo can get to his positions, man, he as good as anybody in the world. I think the most impressive we've ever seen him be was when he submitted Corey Sanhagen, who is a tremendous mixed martial artist. Nice gift.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Right there, single leg attempt, no good. Smokes. Hip toss to take him down. That is how you scramble, folks. Side control now. Knee, a lot of different things he can do. Final seconds. Round 2 next.
This is an interesting match, to say the least.
Ready, Josh? Good.
Okay, all right, round 2.
Right, let's switch good.
Sterling gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Nice job by the defensive fighter there. You know, as an athlete, you got to protect what's most important to you. That's your head.
Yeah, absolutely. Blocking your face, not getting cut. Limiting the damage is so important when inside the octagon. This young man has done that time and time again, and his blocking game is on point tonight.
Well, nice job there. Long goes against the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
And he is back up to his feet. Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transition.
Jesus Christ, man.
Sterling gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Beautiful transition by this man.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Darce choke here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Yeah, he gets it this time.
That's a tight Darce.
There's only so many you can defend, I find anyway.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
That was a big shot. Big right hand. Oh, that was a real nice
Yeah.
takedown.
I don't know, like, I feel like the denial, I don't know if maybe it's the stamina again. I felt like I denied that. Yeah, heel hook match.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
10 minutes in the can.
just been able to get nothing off, just because like of how dominant he's been with the ground. And when we get back to the feet, you know, like obviously setting up his takedowns pretty well with just the odd couple of strikes and then just going straight forward.
Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Like, he has been really good with that, as you like seeing the replays. Like, if you watch where like I'm blocking, he like hits an overhand shooting for the takedown.
Third round underway. All right, strong to quite strong performance out of the wrestler thus far here, DC. I know you've enjoyed watching it. On the other side, the well-rounded fighter better rallying soon.
Well, he needs to do something because he's been grounded multiple times, taken down in control. He has got to start throwing submissions up every single time he hits the mat. And when on his feet, he has got to throw the kitchen sink at this guy to try to get a finish. In the tie clinch, look for the knee to start.
Still attached to his back.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was opening versus the Johnny. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Back to the feet now. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards.
I'm denying that, I feel.
Nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, that's much.
That door choke is tight.
Good game.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
And there's the tap. Total domination tonight by the Funkmaster Aljamain Sterling.
Wow. I threw my hands up. Somebody stop the fight. It's over.
Don't know what started happening with that takedown. Like, yeah, I mean, kept getting it wrong so many times at the end of the fight when I was hitting it every time. I think they didn't at round one. Probably just off the significant strikes. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was just like, obviously, because he burnt through a lot of my stam. Like, I just felt like, yeah, I mean, maybe like it damaged my takedown defense, but... Like, that takedown he landed, you know, I mean, like, I know the denial for it, so I don't know how he landed it that many times at the end of the fight. What dominant is, why not? See how this John Jones plays. Obviously, we've just had a strong grappler, so this will be the last one, though.
All right, John
See if we can't just, you know what I mean, make our...
decorated, gifted striker on the feet here tonight. We'll see
Yeah,
if Johnny Bones goes for the rest of the year early, John.
We've seen John Jones on multiple occasions in his career try to beat his opponent in the area that they are the best at. That was the bottom line. That junior college national champion.
Oh, so John Jones changes levels, and now he takes the fight to the ground.
He's a junior college
Am I just,
national
like,
champion.
misreading
And I
something,
remember
or...
when John Jones was in college,
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
he lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke. Oh, he's getting it deep.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the outside of the show in that defense.
Nice Nice job by Johnny Bones there on the feet. I'm not in the prediction business, but if the opponent doesn't adjust here, this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to do something different. Because for Jones, he's not only a diverse striker, but he's a fantastic finisher. He's a guy that when he gets the opponent's hurt, he knows where to find the spots to end their night.
Feint by Dominic Reyes.
All right, John. You can't take those. They come from the side, so they hurt you. You don't see them coming. He's got to get on the 5 finish. And for this guy, he's got to go find the finish.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land. Man, this is wild. These guys are both
That head kick is cheeky. Like, I don't know.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Jones's eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Otherworldly toughness on display got rocked moments ago, and now seems like he's working his way back in the fight.
He's working his way back up into the fight. It's going to take some time, though. He should not
Yeah, I'm
rush.
pretty sure that was a
If he
head kick.
rushes, the next one may put him out.
Under a minute now to go in the round. All right, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his